What's up? Oh, what up, Kyle? You good? Don't do that. Don't do that, Mikey. Don't. I get the flaming niggas on this line. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Bro, I took everything out the back. There's nothing in the back. I can look, stand this up, bro.
No. No, the box. What's spinning? This something, nigga.
Mikey, you my seed, bro. Deadass. And hey, bro, don't be throwing my middle name out there like that. Deadass, bro. What's wrong with you? For real. See, that's what's wrong with these kids nowadays. Niggas be getting out of pocket. You feel me?
Head to toe like a mannequin. I'm every day got the panicking. I pull my phantom. If my
What they call you? What they call you? What they call you?
Cardi Mello.
Cardi Mello.
Too much
You hear it? No one in practice can guard me, so it's really nothing. We can put the camera on him too. Just put the camera on him. That man right there, that's the man who can't guard me. Turn it left. I'll take his ankles every day.
Hey, what's good, 10K gang? Now, today's video, I'm going to be talking about who's better at 15 years old, LaMelo Ball or Mikey Williams. Now, I want to bring y'all this video just because I feel like it's time for me to change up some things with my channel, such as just bringing y'all different video ideas, because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that's actually taking my ideas and just doing the same thing that I'm doing. So, you know, I'm just trying to branch out and just create my own lane and show y'all why I'm the GOAT at this. So this video, I decided to bring y'all a comparison of LaMelo and Mikey Williams when they both was 15 years old, being a freshman in high school. So we all know LaMelo Ball attended Chino Hills High School, while Mikey Williams attended San Ysidro High School. So this video, let's compare these two. Let's compare and let's see who was better at 15 years old. Before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called TK Wallace Vlogs. I will put both of those links in the description below so you guys can go check it out. Now let's get to the video. So first, let's talk about Mikey when he was 15 years old, since he recently just turned 16 not too long ago. Now, throughout Mikey Williams' freshman year in high school, we all know he scored a career high 77 points. You know, his first game in high school, he scored 40 points. And we all know Mikey Williams really was going viral throughout his freshman year, just doing insane dunks. And currently, right now, he's still going viral because he's just getting better and better with his game. And on top of that, Mikey is holding 24 plus college offers from multiple Division I schools just by being an outstanding basketball player. And on top of that, you know, he's active on social media talking about HBCU schools and stuff like that. So a lot of schools just like Mikey on and off the court. So that's why, you know, they're sending him a lot of offers. And this kid just got a bright future. And I was really excited watching him throughout his freshman year because, yo, Mikey is something serious. So now that I said all that about Mikey, let's go to LaMelo Ball. Now, we all know when LaMelo was 15 years old, he was 6'2". Oh, you guys, before I even talk about LaMelo, Mikey Williams is currently 6'3", even though they did list him at 6'2", but I remember Mikey even said himself that he's 6'3" because people was comparing him to Flight and saying that he's short, and he's basically the same height as Flight, and they both are 6'3". Now back to LaMelo. So when LaMelo was 15 years old, he was 6'2". So I want you guys to remember this. When LaMelo was 15 years old, he was a sophomore in high school, while Mikey was 15 years old being a freshman in high school. So as you can see, there's a little difference. So when LaMelo was a sophomore, he was 6'2", like I said, and we all know he scored a career high 92 points. So I know you guys remember when LaMelo scored that 92-point game. And honestly, when he scored that 92-point game, it wasn't like that was a game that put him on the map. He was already on the map playing alongside with his, you know, older brothers. But that year when he scored a 92-point game, he was playing only with LiAngelo. So it was just LaMelo and LiAngelo. And that's when he really, you know, opened up that shell to show the world who LaMelo Ball really is. Because his sophomore year honestly was my best and favorite year of LaMelo Ball's entire basketball career so far. Because when he was at Chino Hills before he went overseas in Lithuania, LaMelo was a dog. This guy was literally a unstoppable floor general. This dude was a unstoppable ISO player. Like, yo, you cannot guard him one-on-one. The dude was shooting all types of half-court shots. He was just creating all types of really good shots, helping his teammates get open shots. LaMelo was a dog his sophomore year at Chino Hills, man, when he was 15 years old. And on top of that, that's when he did his first dunk. That year was his first dunk ever. So LaMelo was really on the come up that year. So now that I said all of that about LaMelo and Mikey, just comparing these two at 15 years old, they both was like the same height. Mikey is a little bigger than LaMelo when he was 15 years old, because we all know LaMelo has really been skinny throughout most of his career. And you know, he still is kind of skinny. He just getting bigger, about to enter the league. So Mikey Williams, he is a little bigger than LaMelo. They're the same height and stuff like that. But of course, we all know Mikey Williams was the most athletic being 15 years old. LaMelo didn't really get athletic until what, 16 or 17. Even when he was 15 years old, that's when he first started dunking in games. So it's just like Mikey Williams, he was already doing windmills 15 years old. He was already dunking and just doing all types of crazy stuff. So Mikey Williams definitely got the advantage when it comes to being more athletic at 15 years old. But just being a overall player, as in, let's say this, all right, so scoring abilities. Now honestly, in my opinion, I probably would pick LaMelo Ball 15 years old as a better scorer than Mikey being 15 years old, because LaMelo was unstoppable. Like I said, like nobody could guard him one-on-one. And if you don't believe me, just go watch the highlights, go watch the game tapes. You know, LaMelo was really unstoppable one-on-one, because you did not know what he was going to do. You didn't know he was going to shoot a half-court shot, shoot a step back three in your face, drive in. You already know he had all types of acrobat layup packages. LaMelo was honestly unguardable being 15 years old. So scoring abilities, LaMelo definitely got that, you know, over advantage of Mikey Williams. Even though Mikey Williams is a really good scorer himself, he's unguardable himself, but I'm just comparing him to LaMelo. I feel like LaMelo was a better scorer at 15 years old. Now let's talk about passing ability. So we all know LaMelo really been running point guard throughout his whole life, and Mikey Williams, he is listed as a shooting guard. He can run point guard if he want, but you already know Mikey Williams, he like to get buckets. He like to score first, so you know, I bet he rather to run the shooting guard position. So I would give LaMelo Ball, you know, the advantage of being a better passer and floor general, because of course he's a point guard. He's one of the best point guards right now, you know, entering the 2020 NBA draft. So LaMelo definitely got the advantage when it comes to passing abilities. So honestly, in my opinion, the only advantage Mikey has over LaMelo being 15 years old is just being more athletic, because Mikey is something serious. Like, this guy is insane when it comes to athleticism, being only 15 years old. And it's crazy because he's only getting better and better and better, and his work ethic is insane. And that's another thing, Mikey Williams' work ethic is definitely way better than LaMelo's work ethic being 15 years old. Like, Mikey Williams, he got that bounce for a reason, you know what I'm saying? It didn't come out of nowhere. Mikey was putting in that work to get that bounce. And you know, LaMelo Ball, he always been a good scorer. He always been that guy, but we all know LaMelo Ball has been lazy throughout his high school career. You know, and we honestly watched it through, you know, the TV show Ball in the Family. We saw how LaMelo Ball was acting at that time and how he just operated. So Mikey Williams definitely had way and better work ethic, but LaMelo Ball is just so gifted at basketball. This kid could be so lazy and don't do anything, don't work out or nothing, and still get buckets, still drop all his defender off and just go undefeated. Like, LaMelo is really that guy, and that's why he's projected to be a top pick in the 2020 NBA draft. Alright, you guys, so last question. Who y'all think got the most girls around 15 to 16 years old? We all know Mikey just recently turned 16. I'm just saying it like that because LaMelo is currently 18 years old. Now, we all know when LaMelo's 16th birthday, right? He got a all-black Lambo. He was balling out, but I think he had a girlfriend around that time. But, you know, LaMelo Ball, them girls was going crazy over LaMelo, and they still are. Like, this guy is getting a lot of girls, for real, for real. And for Mikey, we know he just recently turned 16 years old, and he got a all-white Ferrari. And I think it's the same Ferrari that Lonzo Ball got when he went to UCLA. So Mikey Williams is balling at 16, and you already know there's a lot of girls, you know, eyeing on Mikey. They love Mikey. That's why he got so many fan pages. And same with LaMelo. They honestly the same. But who y'all think got the most girls around that time, man? Like, it's really hard to tell, but they both going crazy, for real, for real. I honestly can't even sit here and tell. They both was getting girls, man. Like, that's all I can say. They both was getting girls, like, for real, for real. And we all know that. But to end off the video and just to sum everything up, in my opinion, I would take 15-year-old LaMelo Ball over 15-year-old Mikey Williams. No hate towards Mikey. We all know Mikey is a dog, man. He's literally the future. 24 plus college offers only from his freshman year. We all know LaMelo was committed to UCLA his freshman year, so I'm not sure how many offers LaMelo had, but they both are dogs. But just comparing their games together and stuff like that, yeah, Mikey, he's athletic, he can do a lot of things, but LaMelo Ball is something serious. Oh my God. When he was at Chino Hills, when he was 15 years old, bro, oh my God, I can't even explain it no more. LaMelo is something serious. I'm definitely choosing 15-year-old LaMelo over Mikey Williams. I want you guys to leave y'all comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this and who y'all choosing at 15 years old. I thank you guys for watching. If you make sure you like and subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. TK Gang, we out.